Hey all, how's it going? It's Gwen. I'm here to do your reading for today. Today's the 11th. It's going to be a mad magical day. It's 11, right? 11s are a beautiful synchronistic number about intuition, self-trust. Yes, you're on your soul's path. 1111. You see it? Yeah. All right, so today's going to be a magical day. Tuning into my Faery Forest Oracle, where I'm so ready for spring. It's beautiful here in Louisiana. Sunshine and breeze and lots of blossoms coming out. The birds singing so loudly. Been enjoying sitting out in the sun for a few minutes each afternoon, soaking up the sun's rays. I'm just so ready for spring. Okay. Yeah, look at these colors I got on today too. Bright, fun, right? I do get into these habits of wearing a lot of gray, especially when I'm like hermiting in my cave and I don't know, figuring myself out, where I have days upon days of, wearing black and gray. And I think sometimes we've got to switch it up and add some flavor to our wardrobe, And I'm feeling this sunshiny kind of good vibe today. The Fae's coming out to say hey, and it's the same colors in the card. So, yeah, it's beautiful, magical day. Oh, yes. Initiate is the first card, and then the Green Witch. Anything else for the collective today? Thank you so much for joining me. We so much appreciate everybody who's been giving us love lately, sharing these videos and commenting below. Thank you for donating when you can. Even the little bits help us. We love you guys. So thanks for being here. All right. There was one more that flew out, and I think that's it. Do 3 cards from this deck. Where did you go? Oh, the Lifebringer. Oh, yes. Okay. So look at these bright, beautiful cards. Like, is this not like the colors of my shirt today? Yeah. I'm always, when I tune in for a reading, I always just, I kind of go through, I tune out the 3D, and then I just kind of follow what this like inner voice that I hear of what to wear, what necklace to wear, ground outside for a little bit, pay attention to the animals. It's just, I just kind of have this little thing that I do before I call in spirit and tune in for you guys. And so, yeah, it's amazing here. This is card 14. 14. That is a 5, right? 1 + 4, 5. Time of transformation and change for you. Okay? This fairy talks about curiosity, open, and warm. Okay? And you can see here that the right above her shoulder, too, she's got the little squirrel that's coming out to say hello. The squirrel's been coming out in a lot of my readings and into my life. Just being crazy and silly and reminding us, that sometimes it is necessary to take leaps of faith. And that if you fall, you get right back up, because I've seen them do that right in front of me. Like no biggie, right? And they're crazy and they're silly. And so they remind us to be playful too, okay? And this is about like seeing the world again with eyes like of a child, You have a lot of, there's just a warmth that's coming from your soul. You feel your connection with earth and with the land and with nature and with the animals. And yeah, so the Green Witch comes in next, and this is fresh, new spring, it says, and aren't we all just ready for spring, right? And we are all just patiently waiting for our manifestations, all the seeds that we've planted for the harvest, the bounty, the abundance, the love, okay? And the Green Witch says to connect with your roots, okay? Connect with nature. Connect with the animals, connect with the trees. The trees are healers. See, she's surrounded in nature. This card speaks to gardening, and maybe you can get in your hands dirty and get in the dirt. okay? It's very, it's like a meditation almost. It's good for you and it's good for Earth, okay? She also has mushrooms in the top of her hat here, okay? Magical mushrooms, using plant medicines, okay? Green plants for medicine, okay? That's what this witch speaks of, okay? And then you also have, I mean, there's so much green here. Green and bright, beautiful colors, just like my shirt, and all these blossoms and beauty. And then the life bringer comes in. First of all, this is a 7. So, we have a 14 and a 7. So sevens is your cheerleader card. Okay, sevens is your evolution card. Okay, you are in alignment, right? Keep going. Sevens is in the lucky time for you. That's what sevens are, all right? Green border, green border, green border. All 3 of these are green borders. Heart healing, deep heart healing that is happening for you, okay? And the life bringer, it says establishment, growth, and fulfillment, okay? And major, she's got this beautiful growth on her hat here, all this greenery and the mushrooms and moss, okay, on her top of her crown. So there's much going on. Crown activation, I'm feeling too. Not only the deep heart healing, but the crown activation. I mean, look at the growth. I hear Spirit just saying, darlings, step back and take a look at your own growth. Yes. In how much you've grown within the last year. Take it even down smaller than that if you got to. Okay. Look at all of what's going on in the crown there. There's so much greenery, so much new growth. Okay. You are connected to Spirit, to the stars, okay, to Source. And this is a new life. This is a new reality you are creating, okay? That's what the 5D is all about, okay? And that's card 35, which is an 8, right? Eights are about harmony, yes, and flow. And you are manifesting with your beautiful, this is beauty on the top of her crown. Green, delicious manifestations, creative, daydreaming, connecting with your intuitive creative mind too, and hearing and seeing, like Spirit's guiding you, Spirit's trying to help you. When you turn off the cacophony in the head of the thoughts, then the you can hear clearer, you can see clearer, all of that. What's the underlying? The underlying is the Yule Singer, rebirth, feasting, and joy. Absolutely. This is your rebirth. I'll continue to say it. Okay, is there an animal that wants to come out and play today? That life bringer too is just, we have been programmed to fear death for so long, And that 8, it's a card 8, okay? So 8 is the infinity sign. And our spirit does go on and on and on, okay? We are a spiritual being having a human experience. Okay? What animal would like to come out for the collective today? Here we go. Anything else? What is that? The wasp is here. Sometimes life does sting. That's what the wasp says. And it's card 64, and that's a 10. That means it's an ending and a new beginning. So there's a big chunk of animals that came out on that last shuffle. So no matter what's happening in your world right now, and that could be, things are moving very fast in this 5D. And like I said, Spirit, Source, your angels, your ancestors know exactly what it is that you want, and it wants you to. And so things are going to get moved around, and sudden things may happen. And, just trust, okay, and have faith and be patient. And, you know, when life does sting, it's that contrast, you know, it's that duality. There are those stinging, harmful situations teach us so much, too, about ourselves, about our strength, tenacity, you know what I mean? Like resiliency, okay? Oh, blue. Oh. Okay, now I got the porcupine out. Yeah, yeah. Which has also got those quills that sting, like, right? Like, so I feel like whoever I'm connecting with is, you know, maybe it's time to leave those, because the porcupine here says time for a beginner's mindset, right? And I told you that with this big card here with the squirrel and this curiosity and seeing life through beautiful colored lens. I mean, look at all the colors here. Like through rainbow colored glasses. Okay, and so it's time for a beginner's mindset. It's time to be for the teacher to become a student again, with the porcupine. But I can't help but, you know, with both of these coming out, and you've got yeah, with the wasp and the porcupine, that stinging quill, you know, and the stinger of this is it. Those are sometimes it's like life is a little of this and a little of that, right? But it's time to collaborate. It's the ants here again, these little creatures coming out in my readings that have such huge impact. Okay, the ant is mighty and strong and courageous. He can carry so much more of his own weight. Okay, you trust that whatever you're going through, your soul can handle. You signed up for it. Look at, you're like, yeah, you can handle this. But it's also time to, you're like putting the puzzle pieces together. See how the two ants are coming together? Like when you get out of your cave and when you get out of, and you step outside of the box and you start experiencing and discovering and connecting and talking, you know, then these magical connections happen. You're starting to connect the dots, right? Because this is your rebirth. Card 1, new beginning. You've got this is about duality. It keeps talking about it in this reading too. Okay, because I mean the animals are showing it here. I've got the white raven and the crow. My blessed bee animals. Spirit animals. The raven and the crow are big time for me. And back to back here. See that? Card 66 and card 17. Okay. What do they say? Trust in the magic of life again. Yes. And co-create with spirit. Your ancestors are with you is what this says too. This speaks to a death of an old way of being. Okay. And the creation of this magical new world. And it's rainbow. It's bounty. It's magical experiences like that of the mushroom journey. You know what I'm saying? Like her braid's standing out to me now too. You are weaving your own web, darlings. Right? Right? Okay. That's good for today. I love you guys so much. This reading resonated. Give me a thumbs up, comment below, share these videos wherever you see fit, you know, in your groups, on your timeline. It helps us so much, and we love you. I'll see you soon. I'm doing a fabulous pick a pile springtime, stepping into springtime reading. Yeah, so some springtime guidance for the next several months. And I haven't done a pick a pile in a while, so coming soon. Love you guys. Take care of you today.